she calls him and says, Justin, Tyler keeps getting child support letters in his prison in or South Carolina. And then he's like, okay. And then she says, but I was just given this paperwork. He has court on blah, 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 blah. So Justin grabs that paperwork and then grabs a letter and drives to Volusia County and says, hey, I'm a lawyer. My name is Justin Greenslate. I'm here to tell you, Tyler McGovern's in jail. He's in federal prison, da, 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 right? If you look at that, they write down on the docket that Justin is my lawyer. He was never my lawyer. He is just a lawyer. They misrepresented the facts there. That's 100% misrepresentation. He was never paid for anything.
Yeah, and then he didn't file a motion of representation.
Yeah, no, hold on. Listen, it gets even deeper than that because he shows up, right? And then this is what we were just looking at maybe like 3 days ago. I brought it up to him because Neil Kaufman in that January 22nd hearing, he's talking about a situation, and me and Justin are like, what are you talking about, right? Then we go back to the docket, and Justin says, hey, on this day, that was the day you were in prison, and I brought them the paperwork stating you were in prison. They wrote down on the docket saying that I was your lawyer. They then started sending me letters saying that they were going to suspend your license. I had to tell them and do a motion to get off. And he was like, I was never your lawyer. So they just said that he was my lawyer because he was a lawyer at the time.
He never made an appearance. He never filed a notice of appearance, which is insane. We got our designated reviewer in chief. He can tell you who he is. And I know this is an impromptu thing because Tyler kept calling me, and he called me last night while I was taking care of some other business. And he calls me all the time, but he was saying that he appreciated the services that what we did here. Rick, if you can unmute yourself. I don't know if you're getting ready or you shouldn't be headed to the game yet unless he's tailgating early, bro. Tell everybody who you are and what services you can provide, and what you can provide for people if they Tyler dropped off, if they want the services. Rick.
Hey, everybody. Rick Robinson here. Services that I help out with and provide is accounting and finance and with background. That's my background, and just kind of helping you out with understanding your numbers, your child support numbers. So I'm in the state of Florida. I fully understand the child support calculation, the calculator, and how it's calculated. So if you need help understanding what you should be paying versus what you actually are paying, can help you there. And two, a lot of people have little businesses, can help you out with that. Just understanding your business, how to help it grow. Balance sheets, financial statements, all that good stuff. That's kind of my expertise.
Right, in areas that I definitely cannot help, and I don't enter into areas that I'm not otherwise abreast of, and because I think what we do here is far too serious. And Rick, we were asking today, we've done about 50, 70 shows or whatever, or that people can go to and get the information. Josh said he's kind of gone through it. I had another guy who said somebody else said they saw a couple of my videos, but we've done enough shows that if a person really wants to gain insight, would you say that they could get as much as they wanted to from just watching the child support basics? And I don't even remember. I know basics is where we started, and then we did something else, and then we had the barbershop talks. But we've done, you think, enough shows for people to have gained enough information that they should at least be able to start on the right path? You got to unmute, Rick. I forgot where's Daly. Daly's hanging around. Okay, my man.
Yeah. It's been a lot of shows, and I think everybody should be well versed on just more than the basics. So I think you've taught us all just a great deal of knowledge. I've learned a lot. Been kind of following you now for maybe 2 years, and I've learned a lot. It's helped out in my case, and I know you've helped a lot of other people. And I'll say this too. With you, you'll tell everybody you don't care, but you care. And that's one of the things that I love about you. You truly care about people in their cases.
No, I just hate them other people more than I like y'all. And I just don't have enough of, I don't have enough of a dog in the fight. I have enough fights going on, but it's just this is something that should have been going on a long time ago. And I'm going to say this because of what you said. What I do absolutely not like, and I say I don't, but I do care about the people who are misleading people, and they aren't showing. Not that you have to show your results, but we have too many hood hustlers who will sacrifice the hood or the otherwise underinformed for a couple of dollars, and that's something that I absolutely despise. I don't care what their level is. You don't have to take advantage of people in order to get paid, because I think you can get paid by doing good services. It's like when you were an athlete, Mike. If you put it out on the field, they're going to pay y'all for it. Correct? It's just the way it is. And I just really wish that the people who are out here hustling folks for nothing, and I know Tyler and Rick definitely went off about it, because we had another session that wasn't recorded where they let me know that even some people thought it was my responsibility to call out people, which is not what I do in general. But if they say my name, naturally I'll respond, because we know I battle rap with this. But we don't need to take advantage of people in order to get results. It's not necessary. And I think if we had more people who are sufficiently informed, and because, I mean, Rick is a great CPA